The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather as we continue going through box Y, which is my Incredible Hulk comics. Right, 302. $304. Oh, tired little teddy bear again. Oh, dear me. Such a tired little teddy bear. $309. $311. $312. I think he's in some kind of miniaturized world again on these ones. Definitely some weird little landscape he's in, isn't it? $313. $318. Doc Samson has just beaten the Hulk and somebody's not happy about it. Right, now this next comic book, I'm pretty sure this is where I more or less started collecting Hulk from. When a comic shop opened down the road from where I lived, I was working, so I was able to actually had my own money, not having to rely on paltry bits of pocket money here and there. Oh bugger, I've dropped comics on the floor. Well, not over the floor, but they're all going everywhere. Right, so this is pretty much, I think I've got a fairly consistent run from now on. So this is 1985, is that, or 86? It's hard to make out. 86. So July 1886, 3-1. Great big dust up between the Hulk and the full Avengers team. The Avengers eventually win. Death match. You got some powerhouses there. You got Namor, you got Hercules, and you got Wonder Man, all going against the Hulk. And there we go. As you can see, they won. They only went and won. Not often do you see that happen. And it was by no means easy. Right, 323. The Vision trapped within the body of the Hulk. Certain intangibles. The throwback to the early days. At last, the return of the grey-skinned Goliath. I think this is around the time Peter David, I'm not sure when he took over exactly, but this is containing most of the big long Peter David run. That is a nice 25th anniversary issue. We've got Hulk there, all the borders around it. Milgram cover. And here, when Hulks collide. The other Hulk there is Rick Jones. Rick Jones got turned into a Hulk, as sometimes happens. Ugh. Right, when Zax attacks. What a shocker. I can't remember if it's in this one or a little bit later on, but Zax ends up taking over the body of General Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah, interesting. Look at Hulk's hair. Oh dear. Right, the Incredible Hulk. Right, 329. Alright, and this one, Doc Samson's taken over by like a mind alien brain sucker who controls you once it gets on your head kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what's happening there. I can't remember how the story resolves. I think in the end it tries to suck General Ross's brain, not knowing that he's got Zax inside it, and it ends up getting electrocuted. I think that's what happened with that alien brain sucker. Mind controller. Right. there's Rick Jones Hulk and Bruce Banner Hulk, and I believe that's the Thinker. No, is he called the Thinker? No, not the Thinker. What's he called? The Leader. A more gamma irradiated leader. I think there's Grey Hulk meeting up with Betty Banner. There's a serial killer guy, like a Jack the Ripper kind of looking serial killer. Right, Incredible Hulk versus the X Factor. Incredible Hulk guest star in X Factor. During this time, he was more intelligent as well, but it was like the Hulk personality, like with the not too worried about the rules and a little bit lacking in morals kind of thing, but with a little bit more intelligence. So it was kind of like a mixture of the personalities between Banner and Hulk, I guess. He was actually being called Mr. Fixie, and he was being an employee of a Las Vegas gang mob, and he was like their Fix-It guy, Mr. Fix-It. So he was obviously breaking a few rules. I don't think he was killing anybody or nothing, but he was breaking a few rules, that's for sure. This is one I can't understand why people think this is such a good cover. To be honest, I always hated this cover, and then people show it, I'm like, what's to like about that cover? I just don't think it's done well. I think the claws are horrible. I think those claws, you can't tell which direction they're facing. And like, look at the way they popped out. Are they facing towards you? Are they facing away from you? And since when does his claws look like that anyway? It's like, and how are they coming out the back of his hand? In what direction are they facing? It's just, there's so many perspective questions about these claws here that I think they're just horrendous. I can't understand why people like it. It's a picture of this, Wolverine. Lots of people like, quite iconic kind of. I think it's quite an iconic idea, but I think it's a really poor. I don't know. I'm not an artist, but obviously, but I just know it's just something about the claws. I hate them. I don't like them. I can't work out what way they're facing. Are the blades pointing? It's like an optical illusion of claws. It's like a bloody Is it Ursha? Who does the stairs that go nowhere? It's like that with the claws. You can't. Are they facing this way? Are they facing that way? Are they going to the left? Are they going to the right? Are they pointing that way? Are they pointing back? Are they straight on? They're just horrible. It's like an existential crisis staring at those claws. That's my take anyway. Right, 341. Man Ball. Yeah, you might be thinking I'm talking Man Ball with that, with what I just said there. Well, a couple of issues missing. That's the annoying thing, because I was collecting. So this is just my comic shop. My bloody comic shop. I'm not giving them my comics when I order them. So literally, there's about 3 issues missing there. Until it gets to 344 before I get another issue. And they're pretty expensive now because they're McFarlane. 346. So I haven't got 345 either. Probably turned out to be expensive McFarlane issues for some bizarre reason. Well, hopefully that one with the claws is the expensive one, because I've got that. Another jump. No 347. So I've got 348. But these are all ones that my comic shop should have given me. Should have been in my weekly box. And trouble with me, I never checked them, because I was getting so many comics at the time. I'd get like a big stack of comics and I'd just read through them. And if I couldn't remember something, I'd be like, oh, I must have read something about it last week and forgotten about it, or something like that. It's very rarely that I would twig that there was a comic missing, rather annoyingly. Which should have been more, more checking my comic books, but I wasn't. Anyway, 349, 350. We got The Thing, we got Doom, and we got Hulk. He's a little bit more wily and intelligent as well, with old Hulk, but not as strong. In fact, I'm not sure if it's in this story, but at one time, like normally when he fought Ben Grimm, he's always beating him because he's always in a slightly higher strength class to start with. Plus, when he gets angry, it's even harder to, But this time, No, it wasn't in this issue, but it was a later issue. Thing has got stronger because he received more cosmic radiation and became a more mutated thing, and he's got more strength. And Hulk has become Mr. Fixie, and he's not as strong. So he manages to outwit him by basically not landing, making him fight, go underwater, and like half drowning Ben Grimm, basically. Okay. Been a while since I read this, but I'm not sure what's happening here. Has he gone to another dimension again and become king or something? Ooh. Not a bad one. Purvis, is that artist Purvis? I think I'm not sure he went on to anything else, did or not, or was well known, but Purvis seems to be the name of the person who drew it. Don't struggle, Hulk. I just want to give you your wildest dreams. Bikers are wimps. Oh, Mr. Fixie, looking to cause trouble. Right, got Abomination, Wolverine, and the Thing. With that many guest stars, I'm guessing they're robots, and not really them people. I bet they're robots. I bet they're all robots, or a dream. Oh, possibly a nightmare. Look, he looks like Nightmare's got him. At last, Betty's story. She's probably trying to find the Hulk. Hulk versus Iron Man. Versus Werewolf by Night. Some rubber. Oh, I was going to say something mean about it, but Monlan. Yeah, pretty. Not really the greatest, I'd say. Not really my cup of tea. The Grey Gargoyle has just turned the Hulk into unmoving stone. Too bad no one told the Hulk. I'm guessing his super healing factor allows him to carry on moving or something. Right, Incredible Hulk countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Abomination. I think he's losing his powers, losing his strength. And this is what the countdown is to. Because you can see as each cover goes on, he's getting less and less tough. The Thing. And you see he's a lot scrawnier than he was. The Leader. And rather an odd one, the Madman. An offbeat, eerie tale as two of Marvel's mightiest alter egos clash. That looks like the guy who used to do Max, maybe. I'm not too sure. But it's Mr. Hyde. He's fighting Mr. Hyde. Right, Incredible Hulk versus Freedom Force. I think he might have gone back to being more hulkish, less Mr. Fix-It now, I can't remember. Namor, the Submariner, and Doctor Strange. It's featuring the original Defenders. I think around this time there were some head games going on, like trying to get into Mr. Fix-It or Hulk's psyche, trying to fix the Hulk. It was shown a little while around this time that the Hulk, that sort of whole personality, was kind of due to his father beating him as a child, being abusive to his mother, that kind of thing. Yeah, and I think Doctor Strange is trying to help his personality from being broken, something like that, or some dark Hulk personality, even more twisted and violent and savage. Yeah, big old Hulk that is breaking out. He's breaking out from the other personalities. That's what he's doing. He's ripping the comic right in half and bursting out of it. Right, and here he's having a good laugh up with Betty, sharing old stories. Not you again. But it might not be the Thing. Yeah, because you can see the reflection, see the shadow? Big ears on the shadow. Does that give you a clue of who it actually is? Why, it's the Super Skrull! Of course it's the Super Skrull. He's got all the powers of the Fantastic Four. He's got the stretching, he's got the invisibility and the force fields and the flaming on and the strength. Yeah. Pretty tough cookie, to be honest. Right, you've got the Incredible Hulk versus the Incredible Hulk, whilst Bruce Banner looks on. He's like, hey guys, calm down guys. Right, this is another one I think is worth a few bob. Unfortunately it's got a sticker on this one, a price label. Maybe I'll try and prize it off at some point. But it's is this the first Professor Hulk, as they call him nowadays? It's a nice cover anyway, I know that much. I don't know if that's why it's prized, because it's a nice cover, or because it's the first Professor Hulk or something like that. No, I don't think it is though, because here we've got Because You Demanded It, the most requested villain of all. I think it's Juggernaut pretending to be a store Santa, I think. It's either Juggernaut or Rhino. I think it's Juggernaut. It doesn't look like Rhino in the picture, does it? Okay, 379. Nice big zoom in on the Hulk's face. Well, this one, Hulk's barely in it. It's featuring Doc Samson. Warning, the Hulk does not appear in this issue. And this woman here called Crazy 8. She was called Crazy 8. Basically, the whole story is he's a psychiatrist while she's on death row. She ends up getting executed, but he goes through her story. They called her Crazy 8, although she wanted to be the Infinity. It's 8 on its side, the Infinity. I think she was abused by raped or something like that, and she was getting her revenge, and he ended up getting executed. But anyway, okay. 381. Right, now I believe Hulk is all Brainiac now, and this is when the people from this secret organisation, all named after characters from the Iliad, I think. It was all like Paris and Ajax and Agamemnon and Achilles, that kind of stuff. They were like an underground organisation sent out on missions and stuff. I quite recall what their raison d'etre was. Well, I think you've gone blurry. We don't do blurry. Blurry, not allowed. Don't make me get angry. You wouldn't like my comic books when they're angry. Don't make me blurry. You wouldn't like my videos when they're blurry. Right, and this is versus the Abomination. The Abomination is over 6 feet tall. The Hulk is under 6 inches. Boy, is the Abomination in for an earful. Oh, I can't speak today. I'm too tired. Oh, boy, is the Abomination in for an earful. And another thing. There you go. It's miniature Hulk sitting on Abomination's shoulder, giving him an earful. Right, that'll do for this video. Got one more video out of this box, hopefully. Until next time we gather, Grey Maniacs, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.